Now, I shared with you yesterday some of former Prime Minister Kevin Rudd's silly reaction to what environmentalist Michael Shellenberger has had to say. Well, Rudd really just railed against anyone speaking with Shellenberger rather than what he had to say. Rudd didn't engage on the facts or the arguments, the fact that Shellenberger wants climate action, wants to reduce emissions, but just says there's too much alarmism and that Greenies ought to consider options like gas and nuclear energy rather than only pushing unreliable, renewable energy. Anyway, it was kind of funny after that exchange yesterday to wake up to this news today. The former Prime Minister and his wife have bought a new beach house on the Sunshine Coast, upgrading from their $3 million place to a $17 million mansion that we should be seeing now, owned by Pat Rafter. So this is the way a working family can help to save the planet. They can have a mansion on the coast and hope the oceans don't swamp you, have a multi-million-dollar apartment in Brisbane and digs in New York City too. Rudd must have a carbon footprint the size of his ego. This is what many might call hypocrisy. Anyway, one thing to watch, I think, over the next week or so is how the so-called love media cover Shellenberger and his book, Apocalypse Never, How Environmental Alarmism Harms Us All. You've heard him this week. Whether you agree with him or not, he uses facts to make clear arguments. So will the love media listen to him and perhaps contest his arguments? Or will they do what Rudd did just then and disparage him, play the man? Well, I think you can guess, and Shellenberger has already called them out. He's published online letters to the Sydney Morning Herald and Guardian Australia, detailing how their journalists have organised to do hit jobs on him, question his motives and avoid proper interviews with him. He's offered open, recorded interviews with both organisations and threatened to take them to task if they treat him unfairly. This will be one to watch, and we'll be watching.